Friday, June 20th, 2014. This is Wayne Goldsboro Television. Hello there, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Donald Sutton, not Kim Best.
That's right, you're
Yes.
not. You're not. Kim is out of town, and we, at the last moment, grabbed Donald and made him do this.
Hi.
I guess maybe not. I appreciate you being here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Very good. Donald has been with us a little over a year. He works with the county and here in the studio with us. He has been a producer and all this other good stuff now for a long time, and editor as well, helping us out here in the studio, and soon to be moving on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, I'll be going to East Carolina University in the fall to do a double major in musical theater and psychology.
Musical theater?
Musical theater and psychology.
Musical theater and
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
that's great.
Thank you.
That's great.
I'm pretty excited. Just had orientation a few days ago.
Yeah. Now you are a recent graduate of?
Of Wayne Early Middle College High School.
Okay, Wayne Early Middle College High School. And that's shortened to?
Wimches.
That's right. Yeah, I never
Or
can
Swiss
remember.
cheese.
Swiss cheese. Okay.
Swiss cheese.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Well, congratulations on your
Well,
graduation.
Thank you.
And congratulations on heading off to ECU.
Ooh, that's going to be fun.
I know it will. First of all, let's see now. We want to find out who's on today's program. Do we have that?
Yeah, I believe today we have Crime Stoppers and we have Cindy Stallard, city nurse.
Cindy Stallard oh yes, yeah, we did that interview, or I did that interview, and Cindy talks about water.
Agua, si.
Ooh, she talks about water. So we're going to have Cindy Stallard. She's going to explain the benefits of drinking water, and of course I have to throw in my 3 cents worth. It used to be 2, but inflation and all that. But looking forward to that.
Yes.
And of course, Sergeant Paige Leonard with Crime Stoppers will give you an idea of what the crime of the week, and we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. First of all, let's take a day out of history.
Okay.
This was the day back in 1782, I remember it well, when the Great Seal of the United States was adopted by Congress.
Oh.
We adopted a seal, we did. The seal, William Barton designed it. It consists, of course, of an eagle, an olive branch, and 13 arrows, one for each of the original 13 colonies. In fact, if you'll notice, on our currency and our Great Seal, there's many references to the number 13, because of course, reference to the 13 colonies.
Right. Getting our roots back.
There you go.
There we go.
Also on this day, Donald, the year was 1837, when Princess Victoria became Queen Victoria.
Whew.
Queen Victoria of England on this day, following the death of her uncle, King William IV. Now, the princess was only 18 at the time when she was called to rule Britannia. Britannia rules the waves. Anyway, on her first day, on her first duty, of course, was to accept it. She said, "Thank you very much." But so it was for over 63 years. She was the queen until her death in 1901. And I remember a Shirley Temple movie years ago where Shirley Temple was involved with the, I believe, the French Foreign Legion or one of those. And Queen Victoria, she met the Queen and all that was in the movie there. Not the real Queen Victoria, but...
Yes, well,
yeah,
you know.
understand. Yeah. All right,
That would have been a feat.
Birthdays today. Actor Danny Aiello, he's having a birthday. He's 81 today. He's been in everything from Moonstruck to Do the Right Thing, Ruby, Me and the Kid, Cemetery Club, The Pickle, Godfather, one of the Godfather movies. Anyway, Danny Aiello, he's a great actor, nice hair and all that. 81 he is. John Mahoney, if you know the TV show Frasier, he played the dad in Frasier, but he's done a lot of other stuff as well. He's 74 years today, and for some reason I thought he had passed, but he didn't. He's Frasier and Cheers, Primal Fear and The Line of Fire, and a bunch of other stuff. Anne Murray is having a birthday. The singer, the Canadian lady from Canada, did Love Song, You Needed Me, Could I Have This Dance, A Little Good News, Danny's Song, Snowbird, a whole bunch of other stuff. She's 69 years today, she is. A birthday today for Candy Clark. She was she's an actress in the movie American Graffiti, The Big Sleep, National Lampoon, Goes to the Movies, Johnny Belinda, Blue Thunder. She's 67 today. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's 67 today. Lionel Richie having a birthday.
Now there's a name.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Lionel Richie having a birthday. He actually was a tenor sax player.
Really?
And I didn't know that. I
Neither
thought he
did
was
I.
a pianist, but he plays everything. A songwriter with the Commodores, of course. Lionel Richie, 65. John Goodman, the actor on Roseanne,
Yeah.
62. Michael Landon Jr. having a birthday. He's a big-time producer and director. He's 50. And Nicole Kidman turns 47 today.
Oh, quite a few people.
Oh, yeah.
Quite a few.
All right, let's take a break. We're going to go to our first interview. Stand by. From the Crime Stoppers office, we have Coordinator Paige Leonard. Sergeant Leonard is with Goldsboro PD, and you're the Crime Stoppers coordinator. What does that mean now? You work with all the law enforcement agencies, right?
Yeah, I actually get to float around and work with all the agencies in Wayne County.
So that would be the sheriff, the police, the highway patrol, and the ACE team?
Well, yeah, basically, maybe a simpler way to think about it, it would be Mount Olive Police Department, Fremont Police Department, Pikeville Police Department, Wayne County Sheriff's Department. So Wayne County Crime Stoppers encompasses all the police agencies in the whole county, or law enforcement agencies.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so that means you're rather busy.
Yeah, I do stay busy.
The crime, for anyone who may not know what Crime Stoppers is, how would you describe Crime Stoppers? Because there may be someone who doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, well, Crime Stoppers is actually not a Goldsboro Police Department business. Some people are confused about that. It is a nonprofit organization, and the monies that are contributed to Crime Stoppers are all private monies or from businesses or citizens. There's actually a board of people that I answer to that monitor the payouts and who, what I pay for and those type of things. But basically, Crime Stoppers is set up as an anonymous tip line so that people in the community can call me anonymously. The line's blocked so that I can't see their name or their phone number when they call, and they can report tips. The tips, they go from drug tips, who's selling the drugs on the streets, to who's got the stolen property we are looking for, or we get a lot of calls about people that have active warrants on them. They'll tell us where they're at or how to find these people. And if the information they call me about leads to a felony arrest, then I can pay them a cash reward.
You mentioned the phone numbers. You cannot see those numbers, and that's
Right.
by design. That you do that on purpose.
Yeah, that covers us all legally. So
Yeah.
I can honestly say that I don't know who the caller is.
Right.
And it's blocked so that I can't see the phone number, so that it's not something that's discoverable in court.
So if someone calls Crime Stoppers and they offer you a tip, and then that tip pays off,
Yep.
and you're able to arrest and convict someone of that particular crime, how
Yep.
does someone collect their reward money?
Well, one thing I do want to point out, Crime Stoppers does not require a conviction. It only requires an arrest.
Oh, okay.
So there are some other state programs and some other Crime Stoppers in other areas that do operate that way, but here, Wayne County, our Crime Stoppers just requires an arrest.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, but when they do become eligible for a cash reward, then what we do is basically set up a meeting spot that they're comfortable with. They have to provide some information that they've provided me, along their tip name or their code number that's attached to them. It's something that's unique to each one of them.
So they're given a code number.
They're given a number or a name, something
Okay.
that is nothing related to their real name. They provide that, and I give them an envelope with some cash in it. They don't have to sign anything or produce an ID.
Wow. And
Yeah.
this is working.
This is actually working, and unfortunate in these days and times, that's just what it takes. People don't like to just easily give us information. A lot of times they want to find out if it's worth their trouble, and they'll weigh the odds and see, is it really worth them taking a risk. And a lot of times, financial issues are in play, and everybody can use some cash in their hands.
Everybody can, and
Right.
I'm proud to say that our Crime Stoppers program here in Wayne County is one of the finest in the country of the city of our size.
We're very fortunate.
They're categorized by the population,
Yeah.
and ours here, you guys do such a wonderful job.
Yeah, I actually have a board of people that works very hard, and they're passionate about Crime Stoppers, and so they get out there and really hustle the program. And I think a lot of times when I call around to other smaller communities outside of Wayne County, I find out they don't have a Crime Stoppers program, or their money ran out, or there's a lot of that going on. So Wayne County is very fortunate that a lot of people care enough to to keep it running.
Yeah. We have a great board, a great
Yep.
Crime Stoppers board, and the community support is just phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
Just excellent, and thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Now, we have a crime of the week we want to talk about.
I do.
What's going on?
Well, we actually had a case which boiled down to an assault on a female that turned a little violent. On June 17th of this year, we had a 40-year-old female by the name of Patricia Jones that reported that she was assaulted by a subject that was known to her. The gentleman's name is Kelton Sutton, but during that assault, he also strangled her. And that bumps it up to a felony category, which is something that Crime Stoppers can pay for.
He assaulted and
strangled her.
And strangled her.
Right. So he actually has active warrants on him for assault by strangulation and assault on a female, and we're looking for him.
Okay. What can you tell us about him?
Well, his name is Kelton Sutton. He uses the address of 108 Dewey Street here in Goldsboro. He's a white male, 44 years old. He's about 5'8" and 160 pounds, and I think that the community could see his picture. I brought that so they would see him.
Right.
And so if you see him in your area, just give us a call, and hopefully we'll get our hands on him.
Now, and it's important that the public knows that they should not try to apprehend or contact or confront anybody you're looking for.
Yeah, absolutely. If they see him, just try to take a mental note of what he's wearing. Where is he at, or is he driving a car, is he at a house? Try to get the address for us, or the general location or description. Those little things help us. And
Does the time of day help?
Right,
Check
it does.
the time, check your watch.
Especially if they're out there looking at him right at the moment.
Yeah.
That is a big help. If it's something that's general information about where they know he hangs out, just anything that they can collect and provide that helps officers locate him is what we need.
Okay, Kelton Sutton, you may notice he had no hair on top of his head. He's got a little goatee and a mustache. White male, 5'8", 160.
All right.
All right. Be on the lookout for him. And if you know of this person, the numbers you should call are crawling along the bottom of the screen there.
That's right.
That's 919-735-2255, or the text is 919-222-4230. Now, again, if they text you, what information do you see?
Nothing. That's blocked. That's the same way as if they call me. A lot of people are comfortable texting. I think maybe they don't want me to hear their voice. It's just one more thing that makes them feel more secure. It's the same thing if they've got his information, an address, a description, or where they think he's at. We can text back and forth as far as setting up a code name or a code number, and we can operate merely off of text messages.
Okay.
All right. That number's blocked too.
Okay. Is there anything else we need to cover?
I believe that's it.
Is that it? All right. Sergeant Paige Leonard, Coordinator for Crime Stoppers in Wayne County. We appreciate your being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Today we're talking with Cindy Stallard. Cindy is the occupational health nurse for the city of Goldsboro. Is that right?
I am.
Oh, right. Whoa, I got it right. Great. Well, thanks for being here. How you doing?
I'm good.
It's
I'm
always
good.
great to have you in the studio with us.
It's enjoyable to be with you as well.
And behind us we have a nice, fresh glass of cool, clear water.
Right.
Water is important.
That's what we want to talk about today.
And people do not realize, or some people just don't understand the importance of water and the body and the effect it has on the body. Why is it good for us?
It just replenishes everything, kind of renews it.
Yeah, can't you get the same effect with a big old soda pop?
No.
You don't?
No. If a soda pop has caffeine in it, it tends to dehydrate us. Makes you urinate more.
So it's better to stay with water.
It's better to be hydrated.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. And you get that from water.
We do.
Better than a sugary drink, better than coffee,
Right.
better than fruit drinks,
Right.
juices and that sort of thing. Although
Juices are healthy to a certain extent.
juices are good to a certain extent, except they have a lot of sugar in them.
Right. If it's natural, that's one thing. If it's added, that's another.
Yeah. So if you have to drink juice, should you look for something with that says no sugar added?
Yes,
Because they're out there.
they are. Yep.
Yeah, but they're not as good, are they?
As what?
I don't know. They're not as good as something with sugar added.
I mean, they may not be as sweet,
But, you know, in the summertime, we definitely just want that water for hydration.
Yeah. Well, I think, well, see, actually, I was just kind of being facetious here. It's just simply that people get used to certain things. And if they drink something with a lot of sugar in it, they actually get addicted to it.
They do, and then when they try to back off on it, they'll have withdrawals.
Yes. You know what? That happens to me sometimes. There was a time when I drank a lot of coffee. And then whenever I missed a day or two with no coffee, I'd end up with a headache or something like that. And that's a withdrawal, is it not?
It is. That's the caffeine not being available for your brain.
Yeah. So you see, have a brain, first of all. And secondly, use it.
That's right.
All right?
That's right.
Use it. Okay, so the best thing you can drink is water. And if believe me, if you don't like water, try it, stick with it, and you get used to it, and you actually learn to like it, right? Isn't that the truth?
Some people like it cold, like with ice in it. Some like it room temperature. However you like it, it's good to drink.
Well, when you walked in just a moment ago, we put that picture up, I went and grabbed my big old
Your
cup
tumbler.
of water, my tumbler of water. Actually, it's almost a bucket. It's so big. Of water, and it's you get used to it, you like it, and it's better for you.
Right.
So why is it good for you?
Well, there's quite a few reasons. It is, it can help you lose weight. It's a natural remedy for headaches. Our brain is mostly water, so when you keep hydrated, it makes your brain feel better.
When you, it helps with headaches. Now, how many people knew that?
I don't know.
All right.
Hopefully they will
Maybe
now.
4? More than that, actually.
Yeah.
Water helps with headaches.
It does.
Drinking
Drinking plenty of water can help reduce headaches.
That's good news.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What else does it do?
It makes us more productive at work,
Okay.
which our bosses would probably like that,
Yeah,
because
all
we
right.
work better.
Okay. So when they say go jump in a lake, do it. Right?
Yeah, you could.
Okay, maybe not.
You might not be able to swim back.
No. Right.
It can make us look younger and healthier. It
That's always
provides
good.
elasticity to our skin.
Okay.
So it can flush out toxins from our body, especially like bladders.
Yeah. Any kind of, and I don't mean poison, but I mean things that just make your body feel all yucky.
Right.
Too much sugar.
Right.
Too much fat. Too much of the wrong things that you eat or ingest. Water helps to flush all that out.
Right. It can. And if you're trying to lose weight, if you have a big glass of water before you have your meal, it makes you're not so hungry.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody sent me an email saying, do not drink water with your meal, because anything that you ingest or eat, it will solidify from cold water. Now, have you heard that?
No, sir.
It's the biggest bunch of baloney you could possibly imagine. It is just not true. If you get an email, and it's making the way around the country and the world, drink water with your meal. That's the best thing you can drink with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it kind of flushes it through.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
about
don't believe all that garbage.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No. What else you got there?
It can help you be in a good mood just from having all that hydration. That's right.
That's good.
Right. It can relieve fatigue.
It can?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
So some people suggest that we have a couple glasses of water to start our morning off, because we've been without water while we sleep.
Yeah.
So you may be a little bit dehydrated from the get-go.
So would you drink that in a, and we're not saying don't drink water, don't drink coffee. You can drink coffee.
Right. That has water in it.
That has water in it,
That's
but
what you're going for, right?
you're still better off drinking some water.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then drink your coffee.
Right. That gives you like a kickstart
Okay.
with the coffee as well, right?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
I would think it would do that.
Right. It can also help you feel healthy.
Okay. I believe that.
Right. And it can reduce the risk of cancer by flushing things through our bladder and not sitting there.
It would help with that.
Right. And it can
Okay.
help with going to the bathroom regularly as well. All
Okay.
that fiber that we have in our diet, needs a little bit of help going all the way through.
It needs to be more liquefied. Than,
Right.
And that does help.
Right.
Flush your system.
It does.
Okay. And what else do we have?
Let's see. Less cramps and sprains when we're exercising because of proper hydration.
Really?
Yeah. Lubricates those joints.
How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, I hadn't thought about that.
All kinds
Of course,
things.
there's a lot of things I haven't thought about, and that's one of them.
Yeah, and
What
then
else?
exercising, drinking water helps regulate your body temperature
Okay.
and the metabolism that goes with them. So you can feel more energetic than normally.
I would have to think that anyone who exercises a lot understands the value of drinking water.
Right.
People who do not exercise a lot, or perhaps even don't exercise at all, they need the water too.
They do, absolutely. And it's not expensive. Some people may prefer bottled water, but the water that we have coming from our tap is just as well.
Yeah.
So save yourself some money.
Right.
Use a reusable container like your cup.
Right.
And what else can we do?
In fact, I tell you what I did, that bucket I have with water in it over there, I stopped by, or actually brought some ice from home and got water here. So I didn't have to spend money,
Right.
see.
Right.
And I had that thing here. I bought it the other day, last week, and then I bring ice, put ice in it, and then fill it with water.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you don't have to spend a lot of money.
No.
Because
A lot
soft drinks are high, and
They are
everything's
high in
right
everything.
now. Yeah.
Sugar
Well, yeah.
and everything
I'm
else.
saying it costs a lot too.
Right. And when we are working outside, we should be drinking lots and lots of water.
Yeah. Yeah. If you work in your garden,
Right.
not only exercise, but if you work in the garden or you're doing a project around the house, this time of the year especially, you need to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, we don't want anybody to have like a heat cramps. That can come from not having enough water
Yeah.
and being out in the heat.
Yeah.
And that can go into heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
Perhaps even heat stroke.
Right.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
is deadly. Can be deadly.
That can be deadly.
Yes, sir. Especially if they don't have the help right away.
Yeah. All right. Some very good information here. So if someone wanted to know more about the benefits of drinking water, maybe there is a parent, hello parent, who would like for their child to drink more water. And a parent should certainly understand the benefits of their children drinking water.
They should.
You
definitely.
should understand that,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So what do? How do you find out more?
Oh, well, I just went on Google and typed in benefits of water, and there it was.
It's that easy?
It is that easy.
Well, then why aren't more people doing it?
They probably
Oh,
are.
They probably are. All right, you can. If you Google, then Google. If you Yahoo, Yahoo.
That's true.
If you Bing or Alta Vista or DuckDuckGo, which is my favorite.
DuckDuckGo?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar.
DuckDuckGo.com. Use any of those search engines. Benefits of water, and maybe you'll even find or discover an idea of how to dress up the water to make it a little more appealing or attractive to your child.
Some people like lemon juice in it.
You know, that's really good.
It is.
That's really good. You know what else is good that people don't like?
What?
Vinegar. Vinegar water.
I haven't tried that one either.
Really? You need to try that. That's really good for you. Doesn't necessarily, you have to really like vinegar though.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
Cindy Stallard, the occupational health nurse with the City of Goldsboro, registered nurse she is, and very wise as well. And you're very kind to put up with my suggestions.
I appreciate you.
All right, Cindy, thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Have a
All
great
right,
day.
right. And we're back, and thank you for being with us today, by the way. I want to remind you that if you happen to miss any of our program, or you want to see a repeat of our program, the show repeats at noon, and then again at 5:30, and then again some other time during the evening.
Typically
And you've done a
at
lot
8 or
of you've done a lot of that scheduling, right?
Yes, sir.
Typically, you said
Typically about 8 or 9.
8 or 9 o'clock during each evening, you'll see a repeat of the program. But you can also find us on YouTube.
The magical YouTube.
All of our programs are posted on YouTube. All you have to do is go to waynegov.com and then click on the link which is on the right side of the page. Wait a minute. Right side. No.
Yes.
The other right side.
Their
yes.
right side.
The right side and of the page, and then click on that, and then go to the program you're looking for. And all of our programs, anything we've ever done, are up there. All the programs are up there.
And for your convenience, they're even in playlists too. So if you want to see a Board of Commissioner meeting, just go to the Board of Commissioner meeting playlist.
There
you
you
want
go.
to see a Today Show? Today Show playlist.
That's it, exactly. Also, you can get information off of the GoldsboroNC.gov website. That's what Kim would be telling you. Go to the city, goldsboronc.gov, and you can pick up information on our YouTube channel there as well. Okay?
Yeah.
Very good, sir. What you got going on over there?
Well, let's see a few things going on in the county of Wayne. So we have the.
It's not my county, by the way.
No, it's not his. It's not
No.
the county of Wayne Alley.
All right.
Okay. Take it, yeah. So on Saturday, June 28th, at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center, they're having an indoor/outdoor yard sale to raise money to enhance their fitness room. So table rentals are $5. I think someone's got my tongue this morning.
And what's the date on that?
That is June 28th. That's a Saturday.
All right.
And for more information, you can contact Sandra or Celeste at 919-731-1591. Also coming up on Wednesday, June 25th, a few days before that, we have the James White Room Dedication Program, also at the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center. And it's hosting a dedication program in memory and in honor of James White, the deacon of the First American Baptist Church.
All right.
Yes, yes. And from that point on, the mill site will actually be called the James White Room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very good. We'll remind you as well that June 1st saw the beginning of hurricane season here in Wayne County. And we want to encourage you to keep that kind of in the back of your mind. Never panic over something like this, but do be prepared. And the way to prepare for something like the hurricane or that kind of weather is to have a plan. And the best way to have a plan is to get the family together and sit down and talk it out. Where are you going to be if something strikes and you're not home, or the family's separated out somewhere at school or at work, somewhere like that? You need to have a plan about where you're either going to meet or who you would call to let the family know that you're okay. The idea is to have one central phone call outside of this area, either out of the state or across the state, where the weather would not affect that person. And then you would call that person, an aunt, uncle, grandparent, or somebody, a friend, and have one number to call if the family is separated. Say, hey, this is Wayne. Would you let them know that I'm at work and they won't let me leave because of the weather, and I'm okay?
Yeah, sure, Wayne. I'll do that, and I'll let everyone else know too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, hi, this is Sandy, and I'm at school and they won't let me leave. Okay?
Oh, it's a pleasure, Sandy.
Okay,
Thank you.
I'm okay. There you go. That's the kind of thing you do. That's the first thing you do is let family members know you're okay. Secondly, you really need to have a kit, hurricane disaster kit or a disaster kit in general, and you can get a list of things to put in that kit either at FEMA.gov or at the redcross.org, and Wayne County actually has one as well, but FEMA or Red Cross or folks like that, go to the redcross.org and go to disaster kit, and it tells you what you need to be putting in there. Things like, well, have 1 gallon of water per person per day, minimum of 3 days. Have a non-electric can opener. Put in also in your kit any sort of medications that you may need to be taking, any sort of important papers, keys, that sort of thing, glasses, and keep all that in mind. And just use a little common sense about this, and don't panic. All right, just be prepared. All right, very good. We got to run on. It's time for us to leave. We're going to head on out of here. We'll be back again tomorrow. Be back in here Monday.
It's a work tomorrow.
Well, no, I'm not going to be here. We'll be back in here Monday, and I hope you're able to join us at that time. Until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
I am Donald Sutton.
And this is what's happening in your community.